Good afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender-normal sisters. It's time for some more dark parables with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are on to the Rise of the Snow Queen today. This one is, of course, very obviously dealing with Snow White and kind of her more twisted tale, it's a bit more abstract. It's a bit less, it's not like the other ones. It's not just a straightforward retelling of Snow White. It's kind of the, hey, there's a much darker path to this. So with all that said, yeah, this one's probably going to be broken up. I'm probably going to break this up into two. I think there's 8 chapters, 9 including the bonus section, so we're gonna probably end at once we get to number 5, chapter 5. We're gonna see how things are going, see where we are as far as time goes, and decide whether to cut it at right after 4 or go through 5. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game, shall we? It is once Streamlabs realizes that it's up. There we go. All right. So yeah, we're just going to jump right on into it. We're going to do a casual game.
Don't be afraid, dear children. I'm not going to hurt you. Look closely at this glowing apple. Good. Now you're coming with me.
You know, she said she wasn't going to hurt them, but what about him? He definitely looks like he's going to hurt somebody. So 5 days later in the Bernese Alps in Switzerland.
Welcome to the Bernese Alps, Detective. 2 days ago, a massive snowstorm blanketed the region. As the last snowflake fell, the villagers realized all the children were missing. Some say they saw a beautiful woman in the blinding storm. This is the first real report of the Snow Queen, a figure popular in local lore that we've had in a century. Your guide Noah will escort you to what we hope is the edge of her kingdom. Your mission is to find the children and apprehend the Snow Queen. Good luck, Detective.
Right. No, we don't need a tutorial, thank you.
This is as far as I can go because of the rocks. You're on your own.
So the elegantly carved door is keeping out more than the cold, but how should I open it? Let's see what we've got here. We have... These are the missing children reportedly taken away by the fabled Snow Queen, and we have some dynamite. That's a bit better. All right, that's better. All right, so, and we have harsh winters have worn down these boulders over ages, and a hole for dynamite that is apparently self-lighting. Hello. I swear I saw a beastly figure behind that thick fog. You did. I mean, I think this is the first one where they included the parables, where you can actually, like, find out more about the different characters. The unflinching cold preserved what was left of the expedition. The Frog Prince sent a decree centuries ago to capture the Snow Queen. What did he want with her? Maybe to find out why she left him. well, let's take a look at their expedition here. We need the Mountain King emblem. There's always like ribbons and stuff. Okay, that was easy. A sword and shield with a lion and a deer, a crown, and a shield with an apple symbol. Again, that is just... Poor frog looks so cold. But we're not going to do anything about it. We're just going to leave him there. The Mountain Kingdom emblem will open the door. Yay! We're most of the way there.
Detective, could I ask you for a favor? This is a photo of my son, Kai. Although he is a bright and resourceful boy, he too disappeared in the snowstorm. If you see him, please bring him back to me. Thank you, Detective.
Okay, sure, no problem. At least I'll do my best. We're officially on to Chapter 1. This regal statue resembles the last king of the Lost Mountain Kingdom. Perhaps it's a marker of some sort? Statue of the Snow Queen, built out of reverence or fear. Why is she empty-handed? Because they didn't put anything in her hand? Obviously, she looks like she should have something in her hand. All right, so we have a forest, water, air, and a mountain. All right, so... There we go. Everybody's in their proper place. And we have... I don't know what that is. A star insignia. Okay. Hello? Little girl, this is not a safe place. Wait, the young girl ran off before I could catch her. What was she searching for? It's a good question. We have one of the mountain beast parables. This beast resembles the figure I saw in the fog earlier. Who could he be? That's a good question. So, an ornamental trident. Oh, I bet that would go in the queen's hand real nice. Bet that would fit just right. What else are we looking for? Okay, that's the centerpiece. That's like the tip or the bottom end of the spear, maybe. The trident. All right, we've got one more piece of the shaft, it looks like. Right there? Yeah, there we go. All right. So now we have the trident. Let's see. This, like I said, this looks... Oh. No? Does it go in there? The statue appears to be a memorial for a young boy. Who could he be?
Help us! We were kidnapped and locked up in this shed. But be careful. Jonas and I saw a big monster with glowing blue eyes the other night.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's not that big of a deal. Alright, so we need some kind of an emblem to go in there. Hello? Nope. Who was that? His glaring eyes stared right into mine before he bolted off. Alright, so we need a key of some sort. There's a small opening in the side. Too bad only a small child could pass through it. Again with the rain. Hi? Snowfall Kingdom's majestic palace. Why does it make me shiver all the more than the cold? Could that be the Snow Queen? She must be watching my every move. Probably. Oh, these. Right. Easy. Scepter? Snow Queen's wand. Well, close enough. Another locked door. You need part of a crest. Alright, so maybe the Snow Queen's wand goes in her hand here? Yes. Right, and we do have a map now, which is nice. Have you seen this kid?
It's so cold here.
Something is locked inside this elegantly carved box. I can feel its cold, glowing aura touching my skin. Why does everything have to be cold here? Alright, so I wonder when the chapel was built. It's held up so well through the years of frigid cold. Oh, hey, there's a key here. Alright. Armory key. Is this the armory? It is. Okay. Ooh. This knight probably patrolled the palace grounds before his untimely death. How do you know it was untimely? Maybe it was just his time. A diary is kept here. The passage reads, ever since that cursed Snow Queen appeared, a powerful snowstorm consumes our kingdom. Almost everyone has fled. Almost everyone? So there is still somebody left? The old wooden shelf holds various kinds of armor and weapons. Can we take some? I would like some armor and weapons. So there's a shield emblem here. They never give you enough weapons in this. Like, they are criminally under performing as far as, you know, weapons you can pick up and use. Like, a good halberd would come in handy against, like, beasts and stuff. And a star. Okay, this looks like it's probably gonna fit the cage that the kids are in. Yeah, looks like it goes right there. So they lock these kids away.
Stranger. We know how to get home now. Come on, Jonas, let's go.
Hey, have you seen Kai?
I saw more kids get locked up in the palace. You must save them, too.
Oh, I must I?
Take this with you. I took it off the big monster when he caught me and brought me here.
Well, all right. again, they locked these kids in this cage along with, like, you know, and then, like, took the emblem off that's required to open the cage, broke it apart, and left it. Oh no, the weather just took a turn for the worse.
Detective, I've been waiting for you.
Have you now?
The mirror foretold of your arrival. Your intention to meddle in our affairs will only lead to your own demise.
What's that? Right, so we have another key, an apple key this time. Can I just throw the trident at him? No? Okay. It was a good idea, but sadly not. What are you? You are the Snow Queen's orb. You go in our other hand? Yeah. And she crumbles. I'm not gonna be, like, sued for destruction of property, am I? Another parable. The tombstone's engraving suggests a powerful mirror-like object is hidden beyond the grave. Like, to the point where we have to die in order to get it, or what? Everything I touch seems to break. All right, we need a eagle shield. Of course, it's going to have an eagle on it. And a ball of some sort? A sphere? We need a sword, naturally. Right, we need a thing of arrows, a vine of some sort, and kind of a shield-looking gem. All right, we can do that. I think. All right, so, like, okay, there's the vine. Now we need, like, a bunch of arrows, like, kind of clenched in the eagle's claw. Yeah. All right, now that gem is very specific looking. It's very uniquely shaped. Which means that it should be easy to see. Oh, yep, there it is. It's just half covered. It's just half submerged in water, of course. So yeah, thanks to the bonus part of pry bar would probably open that, yeah. Yikes, that restless spirit looked none too happy about being disturbed. What would you be? Would you be happy if you were disturbed from your peaceful slumber? Beyond this room lies the young heir, caught between life and death, waiting for a tear to end his eternal rest. Again, eternal rest sounds pretty nice, like you just get to rest forever. That's not a bad thing. I mean, technically, if he's between life and death, he's not really resting, is he? He's like in eternal torment. bowl type thing, yeah. Right now, like Terouges, yeah. I never knew what those were called. The leather slats that go over like a Roman skirt or Roman kilt or skirt or something. Those are called Terouges. Those are basically bits of hanging leather armor that are weighted at one end to keep them from like flailing around. I always wondered what those were called. Finally, I think no, it was I was looking at up a tutorial on how to make armor, and they said that was what they said. You're made of ice. I have fire. Fire beats ice, wolf brain. All right, so right, we can put you in there. Right. Booyah! Oh. Of course. You need to come over to the wizard's area. Like you're an axe. All right, good enough. There were some that just certainly did not. Sounds like the portcullis over the palace door is lifted. How can you tell that? Like, it sounded just like a bunch of rumbling to me. A crystal coin, because, hey, everybody needs a little bit of spending cash, right? Alright, yeah. Candelabra, a couple roses. There's the roses. We have kind of like a decorative type thing here, which is right there. Another rose with a leaf, and then just a leaf by itself. All right, leaf by itself, rose with a leaf. Now we need like the crystal cover. Yeah, there we go. That looked very much like very much like a coffin. Open sesame. And now we're on to chapter 2. So each if that is any guideline, each chapter is about half an hour. A little bit less, maybe. The engraving suggests the library lies beyond the store. Really, a star denotes the library? I would have figured like a book. What an enchanting snow globe. I can see the whole palace from a bird's eye view. Looks like a bronze gate leads to the courtyard outside. The glass encasing obscures my view of the book's contents. The papers strewn about discuss various astronomical events. It's notes on a rare astrological occurrence called the Silver Moon, which occurred 7 days ago. About the time all this started, statue looks as if it's grasping something. Oh, I bet he's trident. Trident? Yes. See, trident makes sense for like a warrior beast type thing. Alright, so we have meat, a worm. Right, so we need fish. Go here. Bone. Cheese. Carrot. Right, there we go. Everybody's fed properly. Now push the button. Oh. The mountain beast statue crumbled to reveal the statue of the king of the mountain kingdom. Alright, so now we have the mountain beast parable. So let's see here. The mountain beast was once a noble man, the last king of the mountain kingdom. Before his curse, his daughter, the Snow Queen, gave the mountain king a magical necklace. He gladly donned the gift, not knowing it was created from a shard of the evil false mirror. The fake mirror spellbound the king and in turn reflected the worst in him, a temper like a volcano. As the months went by, the mountain king could feel the anger boiling up inside of him until one day it consumed him, turning him into a hulking beast. The king's council blamed his daughter, the Snow Queen, and arranged her execution. Blinded by dark magic and the love for his daughter, he turned his rage on the council, killing most of them. The inhabitants of the kingdom soon fled in fear of the monstrous king. The mountain beast, as he is now known, will forever be by his daughter's side. Although he hasn't shed blood in centuries, if his daughter's ever in danger, the king will strike swiftly and mercilessly. So they're just being like, hey, we're just gonna go ahead and tell you some of the shit that's going on. We're not gonna like hide it behind a bunch of stuff. Oh no, that's the crystal coin.
Don't be afraid, little one. Here,
Hi?
put on this jacket to keep yourself warm. Good. Now I'll take you to see the throne room, where the other children
That's
are
Kai!
waiting to play with you.
Right. I don't think she's happy to see us. Odd, the Snow Queen seems less frosty in this painting. Could that alien boy be her son? Possibly. Wait, would that mean that was this before or after the Frog Prince, got his mitts on her? Like, she was the lover of the Frog Prince for a while. So it's entirely possible that her son could be his son. Like, this is just one big, messy family tree, it sounds like. Gonna say around the antlers would be a great place to hide one of the moons. There's the other. All right, now we're just looking for a round plate. Hi.
My name is Gerda. I'm a friend of Kai's and the other children who are prisoners here. I hid when the beast came to the village and watched him take my friends. Then I followed him to this frozen place.
Why?
Detective, take a look at this strange engraving. I sense something magical behind this door. We can't find out what's in that room until you find something to unlock it. I found this golden compass in the library. Perhaps you can use it.
Maybe. Okay, it was too much. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It would be too easy to say, hey, so this golden compass, just put it right there. Right, but that gives us a moon token, which means we can get into here. A magical beam is encased within this ancient astrological structure. For what purpose it serves, I do not know yet. We need planets. Okay. Hey, there's a compass. And, oh, all right, a telescope? A gilded apple, because of course it is. Right, so we need like a couple, yeah, like a one of those, a glass bowl, a ring with, looks like a bearing maybe? A ring bearing maybe? Yeah. What it kind of looks like. And then a bluish gem. Okay, so we've got the mountain beast. He's staring at me with a cold and anger-filled gaze. Golden apple, right?
Detective, help!
What do you want me to do? I'm sorry, I'm not exactly well placed to fight a mist. Oh, hello. The vines suddenly burst from the statue and surrounded the door. A golden child portrait. Why would the Snow Queen be interested in lore about a child with magical abilities? Who wouldn't? Unlike those grown on the golden tree, these are just ordinary delicious apples. Well, I questioned the deliciousness of them, depending on how long they've been sitting there. The fact that they're red apples in general, for me, yeah, those aren't very delicious. I like my apples a bit more on the tart side, thank you. Tart with a certain crispness to them, those are good apples. Which we're looking for a blue star, very pointy. And we're looking for a couple rings. Or plates, maybe plates. Yeah, there's one plate. That one almost, I don't know. That could go either way, really. I guess it's actually as a plate. It did have like a solid center, so, all right. Right, a gem like that one, and now we're still needing the blue star. Very pointy star. There we go. Hiding in the blue flowers, of course. Or the white flowers in blue light, I should say. Let's be accurate. So we have the bronze shield. Okay. I've heard of the mystical golden tree. It grows apples that can enchant people to make them temporarily forget what they were doing. Oh, that's not good. The room feels warmer, as if another presence is nearby. Even the thick block of ice is beginning to melt. Right. Does that go in there? Yes, it does. Ooh, hello. The bronze bell is frozen in place. It probably won't... It was probably used to warn the kingdom of approaching danger. Yeah, but who warns the kingdom of danger approaching from within? Snowfall threatens to ruin the kingdom, and I am gravely ill. My daughter Snow shall rule in my stead, the king. And looks like we need a crown for that. Need to find a fitting key to open this door. And, yeah, 2 identical angels surrounded by a keyhole. I don't want to know what goes between those 2 angels. Judging by the barred window, this building must have been the jail. Must have been. Let's take a look here and see... This is a portrait of the king, the ruler of the mountain kingdom. I believe this to be the portrait of the Snow Queen. That was technically Snow. That's technically Queen Snow. That Snow was her name, Snow White, which just brings up a lot of questions as far as other types of snow. We need cups for here. That looks like there's something missing from that spot, doesn't it? This device looks like an ancient teleportation machine. There's no way to activate it from here, though.
No one knows what's on the other side of the pass. It's snowed over all year round.
Yeah, but I have a clue. I have a clue as to what's on the other side. I'm not sure where to go from here. Well, there's another parable there. Okay. There's nothing here. Here. Nothing here. Oh, there's... Okay, how the hell was I supposed to see that? So we have a star. A workshop key. Okay, so that is through here. No? Okay. So the safe silver archer is missing an arrow for a silver bow.
May 1595. His Regency requests that a large balcony window overlooking the throne room be built. A special heart gem that I have personally devised for the Queen shall be the only key.
Right, so by accessing the balcony, we'll be able to look over the... There we And you broke apart the heart gem and left it in your workshop? That's a bit of a funny thing to do. We need a twisted end piece and a crystal heart. There we go. Easy peasy. So right, so now large footprints just appeared in the snow. I sense danger probably nearby. The Snow Queen and the children are right behind the ice. I must get to her through the balcony. Yeah, I think I think old Beastie Boy's like looking behind you. All right, disappeared. I need to see what's going on with the queen and the children.
You haven't eaten for days, Kai. Take a bite of this delicious apple.
No! You stay away from him!
The Golden Child. For centuries I've searched for you. Father.
Well, that didn't go all too well, did it? So yeah, Mr. Wizard here has seen better days. An alchemist has created powerful frost stones. Water can destroy them, but with explosive Oh, I like explosions. And see, now we're on to chapter 3. So they're about 20 minutes apiece. The recurring astronomical event of the silver moon will eventually bring the Golden Child to light. This is a tale about Snow White. The words on the tattered book are no longer legible. So, centuries ago, before the legend of the Snow Queen flowed from the first teller's mouth, there was a princess as pure as the driven snow and beautiful as the day. They called her Snow White. As a young maiden, Snow White was sentenced to death, but the Frog Prince saved her from that eternal slumber. Right, so the Frog Prince... So the prince that cured the people around Briar Rose with a kiss was brother to the Frog Prince who cured Snow White's death, like death slumber with a kiss. Okay. The two fell madly in love, married, and had a son. One day, the boy snuck off to play in the meadow, and a monster attacked him. The prince's gods were not fast enough to protect him. Snow White fed the remains of a magic apple to her son to place him in a dreamless sleep. Although she saved the boy from imminent death, the best doctors and sorcerers in the kingdom could not wake him. Snow White was ravaged by sorrow and blames her husband, the Prince of the Forest, for not sending the gods sooner. So that's when she left the Frog Prince. With nothing more than the will to save her child, Snow White steals the boy away to the Mountain Kingdom where her father rules. It is in this castle, among these peaks, where Snow White will become the legendary Snow Queen, whose sorrow leaves the kingdom in ruins. Okay, so yeah, I kind of figured that was probably what was going on. Just wasn't sure of everything, but yes, so this is the Frog Prince's son and his last wife, Snow White. And when she left, because of that, that may have been what changed his curse, so that instead of turning into a frog all the time, he then turned everybody into a frog, everybody that he touched into a frog. Because, yeah, Snow White was less than happy with him. I mean, I guess, you know, the big lesson here might be don't let your kids play in the forest alone. Be careful that there might be monsters. All right, so we put that in there. We say, hey, throw the water in there, and boom. And we use the rope and hook to get out. The sky grows ever darker as the hours flick by. Hey, was this mirror broken before? Replica of the false mirror. It's imperative to secure the real artifact in the vault. Right. The Phoenix portrait. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. It looks more like we're assembling like a Phoenix medallion than a portrait. Alright, so we're looking for a hexagon with green interior. And kind of like, almost looks like a cross piece for a sword. Okay, there's the cross piece type looking thing. I clicked over there like a dozen times. Apparently I didn't hit the right piece. Yeah, again, this does not look like a portrait because portraits don't usually go outside of the bounds of the frame. The ice has completely melted off. So now we need to make a scythe. A very fancy one at that. Like, this is not your normal Grim Reaper type scythe here. Or your farmer one. Very much not the farmer type scythe. Like, this is way too fanciful. And it's a bit ostentatious for Death, too. I'm just gonna say it. Death should not have a real super fancy scythe or anything. Like, it's a workman's tool, not like, you know, a fancy decoration or anything. Right, so we need a red gem. And I would say that that's the red gem, since all the rest are like eyes. Now there it is. All right, and kind of a slightly curving, like segmented type thing. Almost looks like it might be a tail guard for like a dragon or a horse or something. Just an awkward piece of the shaft. It just blends right in with that. Wow. All right. Okay, so you need horns. So where's the halo? Horns. You need a top hat. There we go. And push the button. And button opens up that shaft of the... It looks just like any other statue of a knight. The false mirror is a powerful organic artifact. If in possession of the wrong owner, this mirror can destroy the world. Hi.
The Snow Queen found her golden child. I think her name is Gerda. She's being held deep in the palace. Kai escaped before this barrier went up. Please find him before the beast does.
Okay, but if she has the golden child, why does she need you? Right, you look like a statue of death, right? Grim Reaper statue does not look complete. It is missing something. The description here reads, the golden child shall radiate when in contact with any magical item. So she had these are apples from the golden apple tree. Some of the children may have ingested them. Okay, so she had the golden apple, which was, magical, and was like, here, touch it. And only Gerda would radiate with whatever. There's a rather large crack running up this wall, but it isn't brittle enough to break just yet. Right, so scythe in the Grim Reaper's hands, and we're on to chapter 4.
It's safe
Kai?
out here. I don't want that scary beast to catch me again.
It's okay. You can, never mind. You're just gonna be a brat, aren't you? So. Right, that doesn't work. Neither does that. All right, so let's start here. Come down, boom, boom, boom. Right, is there a way to... Alright, so that's not gonna work right. All right, so we need to come up here. There we go. Okay. Those I can do pretty well. The ones in the last game were just no. All right, so we need a prince figurine. Hopefully not a frog one, because the frog one is just, the frog prince just really, I still don't know what he did to get his curse, but he kind of seems like a jerk. mean, I don't blame him for, you know, what happened to his kid, but... So what's in the vault? Here we have various bits of armor and stuff. And we have a... The false mirror artifact was taken away from this treasure vault. Its remains of the ice shards will linger here. Still linger here. I think I heard something coming from the other room. Yes, you did. Boom. Okay. So now... Oh, wait. Wolf tails? Wolf tails! So does that... Hi? Kai is too scared. He needs a little more convincing. Kai, don't be a pussy. Sorry, no. I can't leave Kai behind. Look, see... Here.
Come on. We have to get back to my father. He'll know how to save the other children.
Really? You didn't think that
The Snow Queen's portal should take us right to the village.
Well, I wouldn't say right to. So now we're actually gathering up the globes that we need. That's good. Like, did he just forget about his dad for a bit there until I showed him the picture? Or did he think that his dad didn't care and was just like, oh, good, the little bastard's gone. Finally, I can relax. Like, Kai is not exactly a smart kid.
Oh, Kai, you had me so worried. I was afraid I'd never see you again. Thank you for rescuing my son, Detective. Let me help you. I'll prepare the necessary tools, and then go back for the children.
When the Snow Queen tried to feed me that apple, I took this pendant from her. I don't know what it does, but you should take it.
So you're a little thief as well. Alright, so there's something, a heavy sledgehammer. About time you give me something that I can use as, like, just in a destructive capacity. I mean, okay, you did give me, like, this, the little, like, frost stone that blew up really nicely in the presence of water. I will say that. But there's just something about wielding a big-ass hammer and bashing things that is... It is incredibly fun and therapeutic. All right, so where are you? And now we have kind of looks like a torch. Very short, fat torch. Not exactly something you look for in a torch. But you are it. The knights were ambushed and swiftly defeated, and apparently ultimately consumed because there is nobody in that armor.
I think the pendant has something to do with the Snow Queen's son. I heard he can be found in the crypt.
Oh, come on, let me bash it. The royal engraving marks on this door. I'll need a fitting key to access this room, so we need a royal key. Okay. No, you don't look right. This doesn't look right either. Alright, what do we need? An amber goblet. Right, we're still needing cups. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna looks like a horsetail type thing, kind of that curved, like floofy horsetail type thingamabob. All right, so that one was right there, and that one's right there. And now we have this stem. So in the crypt here, oh hey, there's a tower key. Now we need to actually start looking. Okay, kind of a flower or tree type thing, a leather pouch, closing rope for the pouch, and a red gem. And we need what looks almost like a stirrup type thing, but probably is like part of the bell ringer, and a U-shaped thing. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, where was the crypt? It shows the bell tower that has a matching frequency to that of the mirror shards. If they're close enough, the bell may shatter them. Okay, cool. The lock or handle on this must be activated some other way. An exquisite jewelry box must have once belonged to the Snow Queen. Probably. Weapons of war scattered throughout this workshop. But you won't let me use any of them. Which I still say is kind of bullshit. Like, give me a weapon. Wait. Can we shatter that? No. Of course not. That would be logical and make sense. You can't have any of that. Right, this is, yeah, the false, Tales of the False Mirror. Door won't budge. I don't think I can get to the other side. There's got to be something to do, right? No, down, back. Back, foul beast. Oh, there's a... I did not even realize that that was something that I needed to pick up. That gives us 2 of the globes that we'll need. Wait. Wasn't there something here, maybe? No? No, see, I'm still missing 1 cup. Wait, so what the hell am I supposed to do here? There seems to be something behind the glass, but there's no way. There should be a way to open this. Well, you could bash it with the fucking hammer. Oh, okay. There's the silver arrow that goes in here. That gets us our 6th cup. All right. See, now we're getting somewhere. Right, you are an ivory cup? Yes. Okay, so now we have 3 red, 5 blue, and 10 green. Okay. No, okay, we need 1 less. Yeah, see, we need 1 less of the snow. Right. Nope, see, that's still not going to work. All right, so now we've got, okay, so we could do 2 more, and we need 1 more green. right, so I'm up here. Okay, so we need to add in one more green one somewhere. So we've got our one red and our one blue. But I'm not sure we can actually really add in another green one here. Okay, so if we say here, here, here. So, all right, we need to skive off one of... Okay, so here... Now we need one less red. Not sure we can do... You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna skip that one. That one is just giving me a headache. I don't need that shit. A creature born of fiery ashes, it gives rise again. To flame again. Yes, okay. This is a portrait of Snow White's son. What happened to him? We know that. Well, okay, we don't officially know that. We know that because we've read the parables, which, you know, tell us that. Okay, so we have the Golden Child. The ancient calendar depicts an astrological event occurring every century called the Silver Moon. It is believed that on that eve, the chosen child is bestowed celestial powers and is henceforth be known as the Golden Child. The Golden Child will appear as plain as any other child, but will be especially curious and intuitive. During adolescence, a glowing aura will manifest to protect the child when he or she comes in contact with a magical item. Hello there, curious. Welcome. Because of the child's resistance to magic, it is said that he or she can also restore or remove magic from an object by shedding a single teardrop onto it. Right, so that's why the Snow Queen is wanting the Golden Child, because she wants to make the Golden Child cry on her son to remove the curse. Aha! Okay, so what are we dealing with this time? We're dealing with tails? Alright, there we go. Everybody's got the proper bottoms. Press the button and... silver pendant? Yes. It feels as if the room suddenly became warmer. My son, I shall one day have you by my side. No one will stop me, I promise. Mother, Snow White. Hey!
Detective, go up to the observatory tower and pinpoint which structure holds the children. Then I'll wait for you there on the outside.
Okay, sounds great. How do I get up to the top of the tower? You didn't really tell me, and I can't seem to find my way up there. Like I'm stopped by a gate that doesn't have a lock or doesn't have a key, I guess. So yeah, any information on that would be grand. Now we just need one piece of the base, the pedestal. There we go. Yay! Wait, no. Through here? No. In here, through here, up there, and okay, we've got a golden jewel. Okay, but again, I don't know how to get up to the top of the tower. I can't do any signaling from the top of the tower if I can't get up to the top of the tower. Alright, so we need like a falling sparrow, a flying sparrow, yes. Now a sparrow in flight without blue around its bottom. Okay, there we go. So now we still need one circle. Almost looks like a circle with an arrow attached. Kind of like a pointer. We need you. And a leaf. You were hiding the pointy bit. That's not fair. Oh. And because we found that, that magically opened for us? Okay, ring the bell. Hey, buddy.
You won't be causing my daughter any more trouble. The story of the fairy tale detective is about to end.
Say. Yeah, I was gonna say you have like a piece of the evil mirror, right? So we're on to chapter 6. So we've gotten through the first 5 chapters. I think that's where we're going to end for today. So we're going to do chapter 6, 7, 8, 9, and the bonus chapter tomorrow. Yeah, Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds good. That sounds good. All right, so yeah, that's where we're going to end for today. Yes, I want to exit, thank you. All right. So yeah, that gets us into it. We've got a good way into it. We've kind of got the story and stuff like that. I do like the fact that they started including the parables in this one so that you can actually, like, you know, they kind of give you behind the scenes type stuff as far as, you know, what everything is. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Later on tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, we will be going back to Star Wars Outlaws. Our friend Indy 5 is kind of acting up, so we need to figure out what's going on with him and get him sorted out and find out the source of the secret encrypted signal. And that'll all be tonight at 8 p.m. Then tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be back with more Dark Parables, Rise of the Snow Queen. So, if you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell. But also, check out the social media links down below, the Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you of when we go live and stuff like that. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!